Okay, so let's follow up on following up.
Okay.
This is a problem I struggle with all the time as a business owner. I can't tell you in my leads, CRM, how many people I need to get back to with proposals, and it weighs on me. And then, 3 or 4 different client fire drills happen and I blink and it's Friday again. Like, what the?
Exactly.
And I think we all struggle with that. I have someone whose proposal I owe to them, who has a problem just following up with people that she did a consultation with, or maybe she worked with them a year ago and they definitely could use her services again a year later, has no way to follow up with them. I think we
Right.
all struggle with this as business owners.
Oh, I mean, it's horrendous. And the irony is, what do we do on the flip side? Instead of doing great follow-up, we're like, well, how do we get more business? Let's keep on
Yes.
pushing our marketing out there.
Yeah.
Let's keep
Yeah.
prospecting and
Yeah.
and reaching out. And like, meanwhile, if you stop pushing and prospecting, you literally focused on all the opportunities that you're supposed to be following up on, you do really well. And I do this too. This is the problem I deal with too. And I think if you could prioritize following up, I think it'd be the most game changer thing you could do for your business and for you personally. Because like you just mentioned, you have this proposal, you need to get somebody, right? I guarantee you that's been sitting in your mind,
Oh, it weighs
for
on
an
me every
inordinate
day.
amount of time,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And ultimately, it won't even take you that long to do it. The amount
No.
of time in your brain is taking it longer than the actual doing part, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the irony of it all.
Yeah. 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 And it's not like I'm actually going out looking for more opportunities, but things happen. Things fall into your
Yes.
lap. I can't talk. Life happens. And but you're right. Like the amount of real estate it takes in my brain as I'm doing other things or putting out fires, honestly, it could have been done 3 times over.
Yeah, and
So
it's funny you say that like things fall in your lap. I'm on this new thing in my brain that I don't believe in attribution when it comes to marketing. The big thing is attribution. You did this marketing program and you got these customers in
mhm.
type of thing. And I think the world that we live in now is that, you'll have this podcast, you'll put out some social posts, you'll do emails, you do other thought leadership stuff, you have one-to-one calls. And then, let's say I circle back 6 months from now and I'm like, hey, we should be doing business together. I remember you do a lot with nonprofits or something like that because you mentioned that, whatever. And I just think it's this idea of just being real, being
Mhm.
out there, being yourself, not doing things with an agenda. Not
Mhm.
everything needs to have a call to action.
Mhm.
And like you said, things kind of come your way. I think that's really the path for marketing, unless you're selling socks or something.
Yeah, I think if we, like, as you were saying, like, focus on following up, like, if we just turn around and face the other way,
Yeah.
just turn back and look at
Yeah.
people. And I think it's what it's common with marketing is like the best results are from relationship building
Absolutely.
and follow through. Like,
Yes.
seriously, right?
In all aspects of your life too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I know you're a really busy guy. You've got a lot going on. You've got
We
this
all do.
guru media with all these events, which
Right.
my team has attended.
Oh,
If
nice.
I can't attend, I'm like, hey, go do this thing.
Nice.
You've got your podcast, you've got
Yep.
the email thing.
Yep.
You're managing a lot.
Right.
How do you do all that and not go bananas? Like, I know I've had to really learn to set boundaries around time and rest and all kinds of things.
Yeah,
How
that's a
do you
really
do
good
it?
question. So it's hard. And look, everybody's busy. We all have a million things going on, and we have families and we have a personal life, or you want to
Sure.
try to have one and all this stuff. I've gotten pretty good at blocking out my calendar,
Hmm.
meaning that I do certain things at certain times and I lock in on that. I don't deviate. I don't like grab my phone and go on social media.
Hmm.
I don't just respond to emails as they come in. I used to do that. I literally block out my calendar, like, okay, I'm focusing on this thing for the next hour, and that's
Yep.
it. And I also try to end my day at a normal hour. And then when I end my day, unless there's some sort of real fire drill going on, that's it. I shut it down.
Hmm.
I don't I don't kind of go back and look at my work stuff at 9, 10 o'clock at night or anything like
Right.
that.
Right.
Because if you don't if you don't have a life outside of your work life, then you're just not going to be a happy person.
Right.
And that doesn't work. So I think the biggest thing is don't waste time.
Yes. Be
Like
efficient with your
really
time.
don't waste time. Don't be like, oh, I'll sit here and do this and kind of look at my phone or text this
Yeah.
person. Organize your day, maximize your time, and you'll have time for everything you want to do.